Hi everyone. Let's look at an example of dividing rational expressions. Now, for dividing rational expressions, it's almost just like multiplying rational expressions, except if you notice you have this additional step. Because what you're going to do is when you divide two fractions, remember that's the same thing as multiplying the first fraction times the reciprocal of the second fraction. So you're going to, what we mean by flip is you change the operation to multiplication and you take the reciprocal of the second fraction. So we do that first. So you have, this is the same thing as x squared plus 5x plus 4 all over the 2x squared plus 7x minus 4, but now it'll be times, and then it'll be the 4x minus 2 all over the x squared minus 1. Now, so check on the first step, and now we factor. Now you could have done these two at the same time, because while you're writing this out, you could have been factoring at the same time, and that's fine too. So we would see for this x squared plus 5x plus 4, how does this factor? So that one factors to, let's see, we'd have an x there, and two numbers whose product is 4, whose sum is 5, well that would be what, plus 1 and plus 4. And then let's see that 2x squared plus 7x minus 4. Well, for that you could use either trial and error, the AC method, or that bottoms up method, whichever method you're most comfortable with when the leading coefficient of the trinomial is not 1. And now, just for time, I'm going to just do this by trial and error, so I know this is a 2x and an x. Now the product of these two numbers will have to be negative 4, so one will have to be positive, one will be negative. And the sum, when we multiply it all out, will have to give me the 7x. So in this case, I see this would be the plus 4 minus 1, because I can see this would be the 8x, and then the minus x gives me that 7x. And then times, factoring the second fraction, so for the numerator of the second fraction, I could factor out that 2, and we'd still have 2x minus 1. And the x squared minus 1, hopefully you've seen a lot of these, so you're used to seeing the difference of two squares, because that's x squared minus 1 squared. So that factors to x minus 1 times x plus 1. And then we see, so we factored, now we cancel. We just see what common factors are on the top and bottom of one or either one of the fractions. So it could be the top and bottom of the first and the second, so like this x plus 1, those cancel, and then we have this x plus 4 on the top of the first one and the bottom of the first one, and this 2x minus 1, which is in the numerator of the second one and the denominator of the first one. And then after we've canceled, we see what can simplify. So let's see, that just means what's left over. On the top, you've noticed we still have this 2, and on the bottom, we still have this x minus 1. So in this case, it all becomes just a 2 over x minus 1. So again, we did the next step. So once again, it's you flip, you factor, you cancel, and you simplify. So that's how you would do these dividing rational expressions.